might be fine on your guys' screen. It just might be a me issue, honestly. Might just be a me issue. But yeah, so I actually made a oh, that might be too loud for you guys. I'll turn that down just that might be too maybe right here is good, but no. Yeah, we're gonna just be looking through this travel guide. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I call it kind of crazy, right? So I was like, oh, internet's not working. Or like, okay, so like the stuff in the living room seems to work okay, but it is upstairs where things just stop working. But I have like my computer is on Ethernet, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, hello, hi guys, hi Esther, hi Mora. Hope you guys are having a good day. Maybe we'll get started in just a little bit. Okay, so this might not be all the way comprehensive. I did do a lot of copy paste. So this isn't like an official thing or anything. It's just something I was trying to make because I am going to Japan. So when that happens, I will also be on hiatus. So just so you guys know, I'm going to be on hiatus. But I was like kind of stressed out, so let's get some basics down, right? And I was like, what are because we just bought our tickets, and God, they're so expensive, guys. If you want to Japan, I would suggest like maybe 6 months in advance to buy tickets. Maybe do like six months in advance to get tickets. I would give yourself more time than not to get them. We paid about $1,600 for our tickets, so maybe if it's a bit earlier, maybe even better. Yeah, how's the music? How's everything? Hi Shiva, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, it's just kind of, so you guys can kind of see what I see. Like a lot of it is, how you say, copy paste, and I've never been to Japan before, so this is gonna be my first time going. So this is just like how to prepare me, just stuff like I've seen like online and stuff like that. So I hope whatever I write is not disrespectful. I did try to be as respectful as I could, but because I did, so a lot of this too I did during work hours, and you know, my magical girl job, it's overnight, right? I have to protect the world overnight. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so it's because of that, you know. It might have spelling mistakes. I remember I looked over it real quick earlier, and instead of close, like C-L-O-S-E, it said close, like C-L-O-T-H-E-S. You know, when I was younger, I used to be like really anal about spelling mistakes, but now I make so much more spelling mistakes as I'm older than when I was younger, like back in high school. But also, what was I gonna say? I forgot. My mouth is really dry. Let me get some water. But yeah, I also was like, I feel like the tracking that I like fixed on my 3D model, it just reset itself or something. Makes me really sad because I was like, oh, this is perfect. And then now, it's a bit different. Also, I am very tired. I'm extremely tired. Yeah, I didn't have to really do any magical girl duties last night, but I still had to be there, so yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so I made this little travel guide. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. If my I don't know, maybe it's background. I'm old, I can't keep up. Am I lagging? Am I for Japan? Is it not? I think probably backgrounds. Wait, let's. Okay. Because it's working Rawudo, but it seems to not be working too well on everything else. So let me take it off. Oh no, my computer's lagging too. I'll have to see if I can find it. If it'll let me type. Okay. We'll see if we can find a pretty one. A wintry one? Or this pretty fall one? And no. Maybe this one? That looks pretty. That looks nice. Okay. Okay. Oh. What the heck? Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, this is taking longer. Had to stop for a second. Come on, just let me. Ugh, this is so annoying. Okay, let's see if I can find a different one then. I like this one. I like this one. This one's in Ginza. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, no, I know what to do. Is it on here? No. Yes. Oh, you guys are supposed to see that. Ooh, oh, wait, never mind. You guys can't see that. Never mind. That's a secret. That's a secret. Hi, Terry. Welcome. How are you? Hello, hello. Save that bad boy. Sure. Oh, yes. I don't know. Yeah, we're talking about. Oh, you got your stamp. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, we're just talking about. Oh, what happened? What happened? I don't know. I don't know if it's my internet or what's going on too, because it looks like I'm still having some issues, unfortunately. Let's see here. There we go. Oakley dokley. Oh, it's still gonna go in front. I guess it doesn't matter where I put it first. Guess it doesn't matter where I put it first. There we go. Yay! Now we're actually got the onsen. Yay! Yeah, an onsen. I had a really cool onsen set up with Warudo, but it said no. I think it was too powerful for my computer, my two baby potato computer. It was like, no, you're stupid. You like the chase of not being able to do anything. Even though I have like a 3060. I don't know how bad that actually is though. Okay. Alright, let me pop this back up. Hello, Tenki Rat. How are you? We're talking about Japan today. I'm having a lot of technical issues, so I apologize. But yeah, so. Let me pull this back up so that we can talk about it. pretty sure 3060 plenty. Yeah, I don't know. My life just hates me, but it did not like the background on Warudo, so we did not use the background on Warudo then. No, boy. Okay, so before we go, okay, so I just made a little like booklet, I guess, for it before, because this is the first time I'm going to Japan, so I try to be at least a little bit prepared. Yeah, it's just my life sucks and my internet sucks and everything sucks. Yeah. Anyways, so before we go, here are some useful apps. Where's my mouse? Okay. Meow, meow, meow. Choo, Pikachu. Coolie. Okay, so this app is for translations, and a lot of people like it a lot more. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thank you for choosing the gaming game. Thank you. But yeah, people like this one more than like Google Translate. I think a DeepL is also very recommended as well. So you can like take a picture of something too, and it will show like the translation on it too. So if you see like a menu or something, you don't know what it means, you can use that to teach me how you go. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's my first time going to Japan, but I think I was just trying to I was doing some research so that I'm not completely like overwhelmed. I'm a person that gets overwhelmed very easily. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yes. So here we have the useful apps, and then so the next app that we have is the Wanderlog. This is a travel planner app to kind of help you like make an itinerary and stuff. We haven't made an itinerary yet. This one doesn't have, because I also wanted to be kind of safe making this, and just because I didn't want to make an itinerary because I'm already overwhelmed. This is just like general stuff. Oh, I'm gonna go to Akihabara. Yes. I don't know if we might go to Chikawa Park, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not into Chikawa as much as a lot of people are. I don't really care that much about it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I am a Sanrio girly though, but Chikawa just never grasped my interest. Yeah. And then there's Table Log. A lot of people really like Table Log because I guess the reviews are very much more like less touristy, I guess. Yeah, I think I even wrote that down. But yeah, these are supposed to be like reviews for like restaurants and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah. And they say that like 3 stars is really good. The way I guess how reviews kind of work in Japan too is that like 3 stars is like super good and 5 stars is like actually amazing. Like, oh my god, like fancy schmancy. So yeah. So it's not like if you're in America, it's not like America where everyone wants the 5-star rating. It's like the 5-star is the 3-star rating. But yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't care. I don't want to see the buttholes all the time. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll find a Chikawa character that I resonate with, but I have not yet as of this moment. Yeah, also, as our coming in 5, we will take that little break, and then we will come back. I'll probably drink a lot of water because my throat is rough. Anyways, oh, and then Suica. Suica's really important, too. So it's for travel. It's a card for travel. Oh, my God, I hate you, Twitch. I don't even have the filters on like that. I thought I saw buttholes. Maybe I was like, that's like I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about Chikawa because I thought I see buttholes all the time. Let me see real quick. Let me make sure. I don't know. No, not this one. This one. This one should be fine. Let me see. Oh my god. Sorry, it's hard for me to use my computer because it doesn't let me type well. Oh my god, I already said allow. I said allow, Twitch. I'm going to kill you on Minecraft. Maybe it's just me. I swear I saw a butthole. Oh, Ansun. I don't see that. But. Oh god. No, not butthole. Like I love Pom Pom Perm, but I hate his butt. Yeah, I don't like that either. I guess the Hades plush for Cerberus also has that. Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, I didn't want an anime girl butt, but I guess I'm getting these anime girl butts. It's a good thing I'm not showing this on stream because I'd probably get in trouble. Maybe. Okay. Close that down. Okay, let me bring YouTube chat back up. Sanrio character is Hanamaru Obake. I really like Maru the best. I like the little bear ghost even more. I think I forgot her name though, but because for a while she was just like Hanamaru's friend or Hanamaru Obake's friend, yeah. So yeah, for the Suica app, that is like a travel card for like the trains. I think some other stuff too, like some shops and stuff can use Suica. But also, you don't need to, if you have an Apple, if you have an Apple, like iPhone or something, you don't need to get a physical Suica card. You can just get it on your Apple Wallet, so it's right there. Oh yeah, oh that's so cool. I have a Sylveon tattoo, but that's the only tattoo I have. We will be talking about tattoos later on stream for the onsens. Yeah, and then SmartX is good for the trains and for the Shinjuku trains. So not Shinjuku. Shinkansen, the Shinkansen, because those are pricier, but like for routes and locations and everything, the SmartX app is good for that. Oh, nice! How fun! Yeah, I just have one on my arm. It's only a tattoo I have. I don't know if I'll ever get any other tattoos. I just don't have that itch. You know, people are like, yeah, I have a tattoo, and then now I want all these tattoos. I'm not like that. I've never been like that. Yeah. As are starting in a minute, guys, we are going to be taking a little break. So I will see you guys back in about 4-ish minutes. So don't leave if you want to learn more about Japan. And if you love me, and if you don't love me, then why are you here? And if you don't love me, then why don't you love me? Okay, see you guys soon. Bye, Gal. Japan? Did you guys have good break? Did you use the bathroom? Did you get a snack? Did you, I don't know, just have a good time going to the bathroom, pooping? Okay, so now, okay, oh yeah, I haven't gone through all of these yet. Shh, shh. So Tokyo app, if you're going to Disney Tokyo, this is really good to have because it kind of gives you wait times and locations, maps, all that fun stuff. You want to buy tickets beforehand if you're going to like a lot of places in Japan. But like Tokyo especially. And then we have the Poke Park app. The Poke Park just opened up, I think in February, or it is opening up in February. So I forgot it's not February yet, guys. But yeah, this one has opening dates, Lotto. You can't buy tickets just yet, but fairly soon I think you should be able to. Alright, let's get into some cultural things. Hat, no shoes. Yeah, if you have never seen Only Yesterday, you don't know who this guy is. But anyway, in this movie, okay, it's a Ghibli movie. I did not like this movie very much, but there's a scene where the girl, she is rushing to get out of the house, and I don't know, she's just having like a hard time adjusting to like, I think growing up and like having older, I don't really remember. But anyways, her dad was like, no shoes, and her dad was kind of been on her side the whole time, even when she kind of acts like a brat and stuff like that. But then he like slaps her in the face. Anyways, so here's just some small things. So one thing is like, don't be loud or disruptive. I put on the subway specifically, but you kind of, you don't want to be like a nuisance, like anywhere you are in Japan. Of course, it's like nightlife, where you're supposed to be kind of loud and rowdy, but normally don't do that. And then don't eat and walk. There should be designated eating areas. I mean, of course, there's probably going to be some places like street food and stuff like that. But you still want to be mindful and not to eat and walk. Like, I think these like small things can be okay, like small snacks. But there also aren't any like trash cans, like a lot of them. So you also want to be like bringing a trash bag with you when you're walking around, so that you can put trash in places. Yeah. Take your shoes off! No shoes in the house! You're gonna attract pooping. What you doing? Pooping? What you eating? Pooping? I am Korean, and this has always been like like rule in my house. Was something I'm already used to, very, very much so. Even in my house right now, I'm like, you should take your shoes off. We don't do it all the time, but I'm just like, I don't want to take your shoes off. It's just, not to track in like anything dirty, But yeah. Also, hi Ace, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Friday. We are just talking about Japan and traveling to Japan. Go. Don't count change. Oh wait, no wait. Let's do the escalator one first. I kind of missed that one. Okay, on an escalator, the left side is for standing and the right side is for walking. So you like kind of see that when you go. So you wanna, if you're walking here, you're gonna go on the right side. And if you're just standing, chilling, taking a break, stay on that left side. And don't count change. It's seen as rude and disrespectful, and like you don't trust the cashier. So they'll like have a little tray, like especially in konbinis. You put the little change in there. You don't want to count it. Just put it in your pocket. Or your coin. Oh yeah, they also recommend bringing a coin purse. So if you have a coin purse or something like that, you should bring that. And then itadakimasu before a meal. Also be respectful when using chopsticks. You don't want to, play around with them. Stick them up your nose. Stick them up your friend's nose. Don't do that, okay? Yeah. No. You don't want to like cross them, like crisscross them when you're done. And you don't want to like grab food with them and then give it to someone else while they're also grabbing food with them. To get the food, if that makes any sense. I don't know. My friend was kind of confused, but I was like, I don't know how to explain this. Oh yeah, no tipping. Japan is a no tipping area. You don't want to tip. So because that's also seen as like disrespectful. So there we go. What do you want to pack? These are just kind of more essential like things. jet lag and nausea medication. If you are taking certain medications to Japan, though, you have to make sure that they are allowed. I believe Japan is pretty strict on what kind of medications that you're allowed to bring. You are allowed, or you can, I think another way, not like around it, but to ensure that you can bring like certain medications, is that you need a doctor's note. So you can get a doctor note. Yeah. Also, power adapter. I think a lot of places it's fine to still use the outlets even if you don't have an adapter, but if you want to be safe, you can still bring one because the voltage is still different. If you're like in certain places, I don't know, like, because I know everyone's from different places, but when it comes to other places, it can still, like, the voltage can still be an issue. I think some laptops and stuff, they can't be charged, and I think it has to do with the prongs, if the prongs are the same. So I'm gonna probably say like Apple is probably fine, like an Apple charger is probably fine, but sorry, I'm a sleepy girl. I'm a sleepy bear. I'm just a sleepy bear. Also, yeah, shoe bags. I heard shoe bags are good, especially if you are going during a rainy season. Because if it rains, you can put your shoes in the shoe bag, and then you carry them in, and you don't make anything dirty. A bag or a purse, or like a backpack and like a coin purse or a purse, because you're gonna be walking a lot. You're gonna be walking. You're gonna be walking everywhere, so you're gonna want a bag or a purse. Also, like a raincoat or an umbrella. You can also buy them. I think they have like cheap ones at the convenies. So yeah, you can bring that. And deodorant. Okay, so this is something that might not be looked on too much. So a lot of times, for a lot of Japanese people, or I think a lot of Asian people in general, they don't have a lot of BO. So deodorant isn't really like a common item, and it can be kind of hard to find, or like almost non-existent in Japan. So you definitely want to bring deodorant. Bring deodorant. So yeah, because you don't want to be stinky in Japan, okay? Because unfortunately, I did not get that. Gene. I'm so sad. I wish, because I can get pretty stinky, guys. I can get pretty stinky, okay? But yeah. So yeah, bring some deodorant. I think, like, I've also heard people get like surgery for that, to get rid of their like sweat glands, like in their armpits, you know, armpit sweat glands. Yeah, and then also an extra suitcase, or you might want to buy one there because you're probably going to want to bring stuff back, and it might be easier to like buy a suitcase when you're there and then send it off instead of bringing it with you. But either way, you should get a extra suitcase because you're probably going to want to bring it back. And then mosquito repellent, or do you want to buy it there because I guess the mosquitoes are pretty bad in Japan. So mosquito repellent, get it somehow. Your passport, don't forget your passport. That's really important, or else you can't leave and you can't come back. Toiletries, you know, like regular traveling stuff. A water bottle, especially because you are going to be walking quite a bit. I think people said on average around 20,000 steps a day. And then handkerchiefs. So Japan doesn't really have a lot of areas to dry your hands after you wash them, because people normally like keep a handkerchief in their pocket or whatever, so that like after you wash your hands, you take your handkerchief out and then you dry it. Yeah. So, and also they say to pack light when it comes to clothes, because you can find clothes in Japan pretty easily, and that can make your suitcase heavier. So yeah, I want to look for a lot of Liz Lisa items. I'm gonna be looking for a lot. I'm trying to lose weight before I go to Japan too, so that I can fit them. Because I kind of gained a lot of weight, but we don't talk about that. So. Completely honest, I do not know. I'm not completely sure, but I know they have a Uniqlo. I want to say Uniqlo does have like better size options than a lot of places, and I'm sure like with it being such a touristy place, they probably do accommodate for a variety of like body habitus. But hopefully they do, because I can't buy. Because I went to Korea, right? I went to Korea, and finding clothes was so hard. Because like I'd be like, oh, this is good, and then I like brought it home, and I was like, this is extremely tiny. I need to be like a size 000, and it was like a size like large or something in Korea, and I was like, but I know for sure. I'm mostly gonna be trying to get those like himekaji, maybe jiraike. I'm not really huge on like the whole jiraike. It's just like I feel like a lot of them like coincide with himekaji clothes. I don't know. I don't want to be like disrespectful towards like fashion brands, and I like Lolita outfits a lot, but those are like super expensive. Like I don't have that much time left to lose weight. I'm down 10 pounds, around 10 pounds now. And when I started in December. It's extremely hard for me to lose weight though, so it's so easy for me to gain it. But I'm around 10 pounds down since December. Maybe the start of December. I don't know, but yeah, about around 10 pounds. I don't feel like 10 pounds is a lot. Because I gained a lot more than that. I used to be pretty small, and then I guess not pretty. I don't know. It's hard. I have really small bones, so I know like when it comes to like weight talk and stuff, I try to be as sensitive as I can be, but it's also like I'm talking about my own experience and stuff, but it's hard for me because when people look at me, I don't look quote unquote big. Like I don't look like overweight. Like I do look overweight, but I don't look like, like I don't look like I'm probably as big as I am, if that makes any sense. But it's like, yeah, I have small bones. I have really small bones, so I look small. like I can like my wrist. I can like wrap my fingers around my wrist. I can almost do it to my ankles. But yeah, so I've like, especially when I was younger, I was super tiny. I look super tiny, but I still had skinny fat. Even when I was like around 115 pounds at 5'3", I still like had that skinny fat. So who knows? Well, weight isn't real. And then like I want to get a little bit muscular, like a little bit, like just so that I can like flex and be like, yeah, I got muscles. Yeah, 10 pounds is great. 10 pounds is great. 10 pounds is amazing. But it's still like so hard for me to lose weight that it's like, okay, so I've been working out like almost every day, and my calorie, I guess my eating's not the greatest, but I do eat not a lot of calories. My BMR is about 1400. I'm supposed to be eating about like 17 plus 100, but if I eat that much, I don't think I would lose weight. And it's hard for me to lose or eat that much sometimes too, unless it's like really unhealthy sweet food, because I love sweets, but those add up very easily. Yeah, 10 pounds is not. Thank you. I do like that there's progress. Oh, your goal is 175. You can do it if you need help. I used to be like super into the fitness world and the nutritional world, so I can kind of give you some tips or advice and try to do it like in a healthy way, because I don't believe in like, that's also why it's taking so long, because I don't want to lose weight in an unhealthy way, but it's also like I still have to make those things, Yeah, I've done like streams before on like weight loss advice and fitness advice, but I'm still like, I've been working out for such a long time, but I've never like, got good at it. I didn't get good. that 10 pounds like a whole newborn. So I just need to get pregnant and then have a baby, and then I will be the best. Just kidding. I'm not getting pregnant. I'm never gonna get pregnant, I don't think. You know what? When I was born, I was about half that weight. I was about half that weight. Yeah. I was like 5 pounds when I was born. I don't know. I hear people having 10-pound babies, and I'm like, absolutely not. If I have a baby, we're pushing that baby out before they're 10 pounds. I had a friend. Okay, sorry. I know I'm diverting quite a bit, but we will get back to it. I did have a friend who's very short, very small. Like I'm 5'3". She's probably like 4'10", maybe 4'9". I don't know. She's short, but she had a baby. She had a big baby, and it caused her to have like 3 heart attacks, and she has this like postpartum issue now. So I don't know. Big babies aren't good for small ladies. Yeah, I know it was really scary. She had to go to like a specialized hospital, and we had to visit her there, and it was really scary. So big babies. If you're small, you don't want big baby, okay? And it's not like I was like, how do I word this? I guess I just have to word this bluntly. Her baby daddy wasn't very like tall or big or anything like that either. So who knows? Okay, so I think my goal weight would probably be around 115 again. Okay, so here are some key phrases. And also, like, my health is getting affected. Like, my GERD is really bad, and my cholesterol is high. So, yeah, my son's dad is 6'3". He was a big, I don't want a big baby. No big baby. I'm scared. That's kind of why I'm scared. That's why I don't think I want a baby, because I don't want a big baby. I don't know. Pregnancy scares me a lot, so I don't know if I'd ever get pregnant or have a kid. It's kind of bad because, like, the grandparents always ask us, baby? Baby? No baby. No baby. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No baby. Anyways, okay. So here are some key phrases. There's probably a lot more. It's probably good to learn at least some Japanese before you go to Japan. I know locals do appreciate people that learn a little bit. And then there's also like you want to say like arigatou gozaimasu, just because it's a more polite way to say it. You know, it's kind of funny because like I said earlier, I am Korean. I don't know Korean, but I had my cousin visit who is like full Korean. And then my other friends were talking to him, and they were like, hey, they're like, is it okay? Can we like speak casually? And he's like, oh yeah, that's fine. They're like, thank you. I guess it could be kind of hard, but yeah, you do want to say, arigatou gozaimasu instead. Her pregnancy made me so anxious. My son is, yeah. I know kids are great, but they also cost money, and they're sticky, and they're snotty, and they're kind of gross too. And they're like crazy. They're just really overwhelming, overstimulating. I don't know if I can handle it. If I had to, I would, but if I don't have to, I don't think I'm going to. It's okay. It's okay. You can keep. I don't care. I don't mind. We'll get back to it one day. It's fine. But yeah. Okay. Sorry. Ongeki. Oh God, why can't I speak? Genki desu ka? That's just how are you? And then daijoubu. I'm good. It's okay. Watashi no namae wa? And this is like, my name is blah blah blah. And arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. And then kudasai. And then onegaishimasu. Please, can I have this one or this service? And then if you like, lots of sumimasen. And then doko desu ka? Doko desu ka? Ikuru desu ka? Ego. Oh yeah, how much is? So that I could try and buy something. Ikuru desu ka? And then ego wo I might be butchering some of the pronunciation. Ego wo hanashimasu ka? Do you speak English? Wakarimasen. I don't know. Gomennasai. I am sorry. Also, I do hear that because of how touristy Japan is, there is like English menu can be more expensive than Japanese menu. So if you're able to like get the Japanese menu, it might be cheaper. Well, not to teach them not to be. My son was never gross. He is obsessed with cleaning. He does. Do you live in a dry area? I used to get. I guess I still kind of do still get nosebleeds a lot. But yeah, or like a lot of my friends' kids, they are like allergic to mosquitoes, like really bad too. So yeah, I know they're not supposed to be gross, but when they're babies, you know, they're kind of gross. Babies are kind of gross. Up, they have that like, and then like it just like spills out of their mouth. Like they're cute. Don't get me wrong, they're really cute. But no. No, thank you. Oh god, there's so much here. Let me drink some water. Sock, welcome in. How are you? Welcome, go. We're just talking about some Japan travel. Yeah, I think too, like when you become a mom, it's probably a little bit different because you're like, because that's your baby, you know what I mean? It's not like you see someone else's baby and you're like, ew. But like if your baby did the same thing, you'd be like, oh, that's cute and not gross at all. But I don't know if I want to deal with that either. And like, I don't know, it gets kind of scary. So like I said, pregnancy scares me, so I don't know. Anyways, before we go, here's some other things. It's a long flight, be prepared. Get like a neck pillow or like something to be comfortable with. Compression socks, you want to stay hydrated. You can fill out the immigration form early. And this is like the website that you can go to do it. I'm like pointing, but you can't see me because I'm not doing full body because I don't have a good full body tracking. Anyways, get an eSIM. I heard eSIMs are better than the Wi-Fi router thingies. So get an eSIM. And apparently it's really easy to get now. You want a backpack and a trash bag. Because Japan, like I said earlier, Japan does not have a lot of trash bins. You want that trash bag so that you can put the trash in it. And then you will be walking a lot. 20,000 steps a day, average. Make sure you have good shoes and get those steps in now. You should practice. Because of tourist season, it will be very crowded and pricey. It's just kind of how it is. Hotels are pricey. Appa hotels can be cheaper, but come with their own cons. And there are also capsule hotels. I love hotels, and then you might just get lucky finding a hotel. So when it comes to Appa, so Appa hotels are like these business hotels. They do, I'm pretty sure they are a bit cheaper, but I know there has been issues with like how clean the rooms are, and some people enjoy them, some people don't. There's just like a whole bunch of like different issues when it comes to Apple hotels. There's also like political issues, I guess, and then you can learn that on your own because I try to keep that stuff out of stream stuff, but I just like that just as like a forewarning. If that's something that you're interested in, I would just look and just see how you feel about that personally and see if that's what you want to do. The no and the maybe for me was just for like our group of friends that are going. So the capsule hotels are just like super small. They're kind of gimmicky. I guess they're not as cheap as they used to be, so they kind of don't even count. Hotels, I said maybe. Hotels are cheap, but you know it's a love hotel. Like just know what you're getting into. And then buy like I said earlier, you want to buy tickets in advance to some places, like some cafes, Disney and events. And also tattoos are a no-no, especially for onsens. See, like I said onsets because I was doing this at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Because that's my magical girl time. But yeah, it's good to look for tattoo-friendly ones or buy patches to cover them. So there are tattoo-friendly onsens, there are private onsens, and you can also get like patches to cover your tattoos. And what do I do about my? Yep. So you can look for specific onsens that are tattoo-friendly. You can book a private onsen, and there are some if you just have like a couple tattoos, you can just cover them with like tattoo patches. Also, if you are wanting to drive in Japan, if you are wanting to do that Mario Kart go-kart racing thing, and then I think also they have something similar near Mount Fuji, which is like just like a little driving thing, which isn't the Mario Kart thing. You need to get an international driving license from AAA. Apparently it's very easy to get. But the Mario Kart thing, I guess the locals really hate it and they're trying to get it like outlawed. So maybe don't do that if you don't want to be seen as like a jerk. Also, animal cafes, Japan does have a lot of them. They are mostly unethical. I would not suggest them, but you can do what you want because it's your life. So yeah, I don't know why my model's like twitching so bad. Or no, why am I twitching so bad? What is going on? Okay. And then double check medicine, like I said earlier. Make sure that your prescriptions are okay to bring to Japan if you need them. And if you don't, you might need a doctor's note. You should figure out what to do if you can't bring them. Or how you are allowed to bring them. I'll have six after tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I guess it also depends. There are also some onsens that you can wear swimsuits. My day's been alright. I've been really tired today, though. I've been like super duper tired. So yeah. Also, okay, so now my mouth is really dry too. I'm so sorry, guys. And I'm just like, I didn't want to use my normal mic, so I'm using my wireless mic right now. Cause it's just a lot easier, man. I need to get a better mic stand. I need a better mic. But yeah, so you want to wear shorts for Team Lab because there might be like water that you have to walk in. Konbini and 7-Eleven are different and they're like a lot better than if you're in America. You can get full meals and stuff like that. Apparently they're super nice. When I was in Hawaii, they were like super nice, and I'm guessing it's like kind of like a similar atmosphere. There are services that will mail items you bought in luggage to like your house or to your next hotel. So if you're going to multiple hotels, you can like pay like a luggage service and they will send your luggage to that other hotel, so you don't have to bring it on the trains. Hi Neon, welcome in. How are you? Hello. Also, toilet. Here we go. So toilet. Because it's gonna be in Japanese, you might want to just kind of look at the like what everything means. So like when you have to use it, because they have like the bidets, right? Oh my god, bidets are so nice. I love bidets, but my bidet isn't this fancy. But yeah, there's a lot of different things going on here, which is pretty cool. Also, they might have a spout. My friend was like, what is the spout for? And then I looked at it and then I was like, I don't really know. I don't really know. So I looked it up more, and I guess it's just like a water spout. You can like wash your hands or something. I don't know. But yeah, some of them do have that spout. Transportation. The rush hours for the trains are around like 7:30 in the morning and 5 to 7 at night. Trains are also not 24/7, so keep in mind when they close. Use apps and keep in mind for the routes, because I guess it gets kind of crazy. The Shinkansen can be very fast and it's very costly. I think because you're going so far, it could be like 100 plus a ride. There are apps for Ubers and taxis. And like I said earlier, you'll need international license if you want to rent a car, a Mario Kart, or anything else like that. Also, budget-wise, I would say if you're budgeting to go to Japan, per person, I want to say like 6,000 is probably like a good. If you're going for 2 weeks, I guess. More is better, man. So I would just save as much as you can because it is pricey. Shrine etiquette. Ooh, shrine etiquette. Let's learn about the shrines. Yeah, the shrine etiquette. Before you enter the Torii gate, you're gonna want to bow, and you do not want to step on that threshold. Okay. And this one's gonna be long. So this is like, okay, so this is like going into the shrine. So you enter, you bow to enter. You're gonna purify yourself with the water. You're gonna take the ladle in your I guess your right hand. You're gonna fill it with water and then pour some over your left hand. And you have to make sure it doesn't go back into the fountain. You just want to make sure the water never goes back into the fountain. And then you're going to transfer the ladle over, and then you're gonna do the same process. And then you're gonna put in your right hand again, and then put some water into your left hand, and put that into your mouth. And then again, make sure the water doesn't go back into the fountain. And then you are going to pour water into your left hand one more time. And once the ladle is empty, you place it. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And the praying. So how you pray at like the Shinto shrines? You're gonna bow at the collection box. You're gonna gently toss in a coin. You're gonna ring the bell. You're gonna bow twice, clap twice, pray, and then bow one more time. And that's how you do it. Yeah. And then we can talk about onsens. And next, we'll talk about. Sorry, my throat's so bad right now. So I've been having to mute a lot. Onsen. Okay, so there are many onsens. You'll be naked. So a lot of times in onsens, you're completely naked. They're usually gender separated, so female and male. I think private ones and certain ones are co-ed, but you're gonna be naked. So yeah. There are some where you are allowed to wear swimsuits, but I think a lot of them you're not supposed to. So yeah. And then there are, like I said earlier, there are tattoo-friendly onsens, but many do not allow them. If you have to cover or find, like you may have to cover or find a tattoo-friendly onsen or a private onsen. And then before you use the onsen, you have to shower. Just make sure you don't take anyone else's like supplies, because people will like leave the supplies in certain areas and you don't want to take those supplies. You want to have your own supplies. And then like when you are like bathing yourself, you have to make sure that the water doesn't splash on other people. You just have to be mindful of that. And also the towels that they give you are small, so you can like cover the front part of your body. And then once you get into the bath, you can put that towel on top of your head. Yeah. And then this is just like sorry, like I said, my throat. This is just fun events that I am planning with like some friends and stuff like that. Yeah. So this is what we have. So there's a lot of Pokemon manholes in Tokyo. I want to go find them all. I think that'd be kind of cool. Pokemon Cafe and Sweets Cafe. They are located in Tokyo and Osaka and will need prior reservations. There's so many Pokemon centers, and I know a lot of them have specific merchandise just for that center, so I want to grab some of that. And the Pokepark Kanto, yeah! Wow, let's go! I'm excited. So that's something else you want to get tickets prior to. And then more fun events. There's the Ghibli Museum. Okay, so this is like the strangest way I've ever seen to get tickets for something. So Ghibli Museum. This is very hard to get tickets. You must purchase the tickets on the prior month on the 10th day at 10 a.m. Japan Standard Time. And I guess they're really, really hard to get. So yeah. And there's also the Ghibli themed park you can go to. There is Shirohige Cream Puff Factory. It's the only licensed Studio Ghibli cafe. But there are other like Studio Ghibli cafes. This is just the like only official one. And then the thing I'm super excited for, maid cafes. My cute. The ones that I was looking at was At Home, Made a Dreamin', and Magical Lollipop. And I thought those were all pretty cool. I thought those looked cute, and I'm excited. And I know, like, it's so weird because I see people on like TikTok and stuff like, don't go to maid cafes, they're so weird, blah blah blah. But like, I don't know, I'm a pretty big otaku, I guess. That's like my scene. So I'm really excited. I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's cringe. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. I want to, I want to have my omu rice blessed by some cute girls. I want to watch their performances. I want to nya 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 nya. So I'm excited. These next two really aren't for me, but they're there for a couple people going. There's the Unicorn Gundam in Odaiba. There's a Gundam Mecha in Fukuoka, and I guess there's like a little like park, like a Gundam park thing. And then yeah, stamp rallies. I want to do a stamp rally. I think that'd be really fun. That's like different places. You get like a book or you get like a thing, and you stamp it, like, and you go to those different places, kind of like a little scavenger hunt. And then the biggest reason why we are going is for Cherry Blossom J Sakura. Gonna watch all the Sakura fall. Yeah. So that is something else that I am really excited for. So yeah. And then this is where I copy and pasted a lot of stuff. But so Tokyo is somewhere that I really want to go. I guess we are gonna go because Tokyo is like the biggest part. So the shrine. So I didn't like. There's so much to do in Japan. I was not able. There's like no way I'd be able to like actually put everything on. So it's just like a little bit of some shrines, some activities, some stuff like that. So I found the Meiji Jingu. It's located in Harajuku in the middle of Tokyo. A large shrine to commemorate Emperor Meiji. And we got the Nazu Shrine, located near the Yonka Ginza neighborhood. And it has the iconic torii gate. There's a Sensoji temple. This is a really popular one with tourists, and it is in Asakusa. And then Kanda Myojin. This is in Akihabara, and it's home to the Kanda Festival. And then we have the districts. So many different districts! So big. I think I did 2 districts for... Oh, I didn't do 2 districts for Tokyo? I thought I did. Oh, shoot. I think I did something wrong. Whoops. Okay. Districts, activities. Oh, no, I did 2 activities, I guess. 2 districts as well. Okay. So Akihabara is probably the place I'm really gonna want to be because it is like the anime area, the otaku area. That's where the maid cafes are gonna be. That's where where we'll see the Hololive stuff, all that cool stuff that I'm super excited for. So yeah. So it is, just has all that fun stuff there. And then there's Shibuya. Shibuya is for like, I want to say, like more party life, it seems like. Nice fashion and stuff like that. Very city-like. And then Shinjuku is also, it looks like it says, there's a lot. Okay, well, I guess maybe I should just read these verbatim like a bad presenter. But so Shibuya is a vibrant trend-setting district in Tokyo, Japan. Famous for its iconic Shibuya Scramble crossing youth fashion, entertainment, and bustling commercial hubs. Shibuya Station, there's neon-lit streets, trendy eateries, and karaoke spots. Ooh, karaoke in Japan's gonna be so much fun! God, I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, and then Shinjuku is known for being Tokyo's bustling commercial entertainment and advertising hub, featuring the world's busiest train station and all that fun stuff. Asakusa is a historic district in Disney, famous for its traditional atmosphere centered around the ancient Sensoji Temple. It's its oldest Buddhist temple. Nice. And there's lots of like, it's very just touristy kind of just touristy with authentic Japanese experiences for both locals and tourists. And then Disney, so there's both Tokyo Disney and Disney Sea. We're either gonna try to do both or do one. If we do one, it's Disney Sea, but Disneyland, and it's cheaper than in America. The tickets are like $60 or something like that. I think the Hopper pass is like $100 or something like that. But you do need to get passes. And then you'll need to get like fast passes for certain rides. Yeah. Bye, Laughing Stock. You have a good night. Bye bye. Gal, bye bye. But yeah, and I want to do, this is, oh my gosh, it didn't save properly. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so the tea ceremony I'm actually wanting to do in Kyoto. But it's just kind of like a traditional tea ceremony. They teach you how to do the matcha, and then you like wear kimono. And there's like a samurai experience you can do. You can learn about samurai culture, dressing, and a traditional kimono and a hakama, and like learn sword fighting and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. And then team lab seems to be very popular as well. I know there's different team labs too in Japan, so I have to figure out which one's the best. But also, there was this other thing I saw that looked really cool. It was like a theatrical experience. Might do that too. I said I haven't been able to go through like everything because Japan's just so big. There's so much to do, guys. The Ikebukuro arcades, because I like arcades. I'm not very good at them, but oh my god, but claw machines. I love claw machines so much. I really like claw machines, guys. I think they're super cool. I think they're super fun. I think they're cool. Shibuya Sky is a 229-meter open-air observation deck that offers a breathtaking view of Tokyo. I think you have to get tickets in advance for this, and this gets super crowded too. Sumo wrestling. Experience a sumo wrestling tournament. I don't know if there'll be one when we're there, but it's there. And then another observation deck area. I heard Tokyo Skytree isn't the best, but there is also like a Pokemon Center over there, so maybe we'll go for that. And then we go go to Kyoto. Kyoto is also someplace that I think would be cool to go. And here are the shrines. The Fushimi Inari. This one's a pretty popular one. An important Shinto shrine. The deity of rice and business priorities. I want to say this one reminds me. I don't know if it is the same one, but it reminds me of the one in Silent Hill F. Yeah. The Kiyomizu Dera stands on most lush hills of Kyoto and as one of Japan's most distinguished temples. Yeah, I think this one's cool. It reminds me of the temple in the Pokemon game in Gold and Silver. And this one, the Kinkakuju, I think that's like in the water and it's pretty cool. I think it's because it has 2 floors and it's completely covered in gold leaf, which is pretty cool. Then we have the Ekando, and I think I don't really remember this one too much, but yeah, it's just a whole bunch of different shrines for Kyoto, and the districts. I guess districts are a little bit different. Not Tokyo, I don't know. I was kind of confused, but there's Southern Higashiyama, which is where like a lot of the temples are. The Geisha district. You want to be, respectful when it comes to like the Geisha district and stuff too. I know they were having a lot of issues with tourists, so yeah, just be respectful. And then there's Northern Higashiyama. It's less crowded and it also there's like lots of shrines and stuff on the northern side as well. And then we have Northwest Kyoto, more temples, very temple, very temple. Oh yeah, and then the bamboo forest, I do want to see that. It is the second most important sightseeing district. It's filled with temples and shrines, but the star attraction is the bamboo forest. But yeah, so tea ceremony. I want to rent a kimono. I want to stay in Rakyeon so bad, which is a private, or just like a traditional Japanese inn. It has like a private onsen and all that fun stuff. And there's a Hazugawa River Ride. Popular river route that has a rich history dating back then 400, and I guess it's a leisurely and I don't know, an entertaining boat ride. Yeah. And then Osaka. So that shrine looks super cool. The Namba Shrine, it captures the imagination with its iconic lion head state, a symbol of power and protection that dominates the shrine's landscapes. This unique feature sets the shrine apart. Yeah, I think that one looks super cool. And then the Shitenoji stands as a testament to Japan's long-standing Buddhist heritage. I think that one looks kind of cool. The Ishinji looks kind of cool. But yeah, I want to see a lot of the shrines. Hozenji. I feel like it's hard because I don't know too much about this. Yeah, this one has the moss-covered statues, which is pretty cool. And then districts, Osaka Castle! I guess Osaka Castle is like a really popular place to visit. So yeah, so if you want to see Osaka, you want to go to Osaka's castle. And then Eastern Osaka has the amusement parks and stuff like that. I want to say, is this one where... Nintendo is? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so in Osaka also that is Universal Japan. So if you want to go to Universal Japan, that is in Osaka. And not the Nara. That's outside of Osaka, but if you want to go, like if you've seen the videos of the deers and stuff, that's where it is. I guess the deers can be aggressive. So just be mindful of that. In Nara, the deers are aggressive. You can feed them. I guess if you walk past, there's also like really nice scenery and there's really nice temples and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. It's the Osaka Bay area that has the Universal there, and then yeah, so there's the Universal Japan, the Shinsekai food tour, so you can eat your way through 13 different dishes of Japanese cuisine. Yeah, and then we have the Osaka Aquarium, which I guess is like the best aquarium in the world. I didn't know that. And then yeah, Osaka Castle. Because it's such a big place that people want to see, I kind of just made it its own little thing. Yeah. It looks like ads are coming in just a little bit. We'll kind of talk about Mount Fuji and then we'll kind of end stream a little bit after that. So we have Mount Fuji, and Mount Fuji isn't always visible, but it could depend on the time in the year. So it looks like January, February. Let's zoom in a little bit. So it looks like January and February, it is 100% visibility. March is pretty good. Cherry blossoms looks pretty good. Cherry blossom season, May. June looks like the worst. I guess July and September is the climbing season. The fall foliage, and then December. I don't really know how to read that actually. But there's also, you can drive around Lake Kawaguchi for a nice view of Mount Fuji. And then you can also climb and hike it, but I don't know if we can do it at the time that we're going. But yeah, okay. So we'll go on that little ad break, and then we'll kind of do some closing stuff. See if you guys have any questions or anything. All right, see you guys soon. Bye, don't leave me. welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so I don't think anyone has any comments, thoughts, questions, and my throat is really bad right now, so I might just have to end. I'm sorry. It's pretty bad. I'm kind of getting upset, frustrated with having to clear my throat and everything 24/7. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I don't think we'll stream tomorrow, but next week I have a really short week, so we should be able to stream quite a bit. Maybe we'll finish Final Fantasy, but we probably will not. So, but thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully, if you guys were planning a trip to Japan, it helped a little bit. Hopefully, I put a lot of work into that. Alright, I will see you another day. Thank you guys so much. Go, bye-bye. Atsugami. So long. Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again. It was great to talk about Japan with you guys. But now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Okay, go bye-bye. See you guys later.